thousands defied calls for a boycott and protest action by showing up to witness the official opening of the Lara Cricket Academy in Taruba last evening. Ruskin Mark was there and has more on the occasion, which did not start off well, as many of the fans were stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic that forced a 1-hour delay to proceedings.
From early in the afternoon, the ones who beat the traffic were treated to some pulsating entertainment, punctuated by calypsos and the Shiv Shakti dancers, who put on a stunning display for the ages. Then Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley paid homage to the man of the moment in Brian Charles Lara, whose name adorns the facility, which was promised to him in recognition of his sterling batting achievements when he broke 3 world records, 375, 501, and then reclaimed the highest test score with an even more astonishing 400 not out, 10 years after he first broke the mark held by Sir Garfield Sobers.
I want to thank Brian for being the gentleman that he is, ambassador of the game, and to remind you, all of you, particularly those of you who would leave our shores and go back to your homes in South Africa, in India, Sri Lanka, elsewhere, that this is just not another cricket ground. It's a cricket academy. And in the very near future, you will hear what we will do here to nurture the game.
He received thunderous applause from an appreciative crowd, which didn't have to wait long before the real fireworks started out in the middle, after Curtly Ambrose won the toss and the internationals batted. And after losing a couple early wickets, South Africa's Herschel Gibbs turned up the heat with a well-played half-century, slamming the ball to all parts in a fine display in front of a very appreciative crowd. And when he cleared the ropes with this one, he was 56 not out, and the internationals reached a respectable 143 for 5. That meant that Lara's 11 had some work to do, and the informed Evan Lewis set the tone early with a wicked barrage. He was dealing in boundaries and maximums as he set his sights on overhauling the 144 victory target. But when he lost Keon Webster for 5, the crowd didn't seem to mind too much. That's because Brian Lara strolled to the crease in his now familiar gait to a standing ovation. And before too long, he was into his stride as he showed his full repertoire of strokes and had the crowd jumping with delight. They haven't seen this in a while, and they were not afraid to show their appreciation to the man who just knows when to show up, especially on the big occasions. He would reach 45 before he too walked off, as his team reached its target for the loss of just 2 wickets to win by 8 wickets and capped a fine evening.
I think it's been a wonderful evening. I think everyone enjoyed themselves. And thank you very much for the crowd for coming out. Thank you.
It goes without saying that the fans thoroughly enjoyed themselves and saw a splendid match that fitted the occasion. Ruskin Mark, C Sports.
What a way to end.